The French luxury brand Louis Vuitton has been accused of using the design of Romania's traditional blouse without acknowledging its origins. Many Romanians say they feel robbed, have called out Louis Vuitton for violating their cultural rights, and started a campaign under the hashtag #GiveCredit. Yasemin Ciolacolu has more.
The making of the Romanian EA blouse, like these, was added to UNESCO's list of intangible heritage of humanity in 2022, an element of cultural identity of Romania. But that didn't stop French luxury fashion brand Louis Vuitton from allegedly appropriating the motifs and making almost identical copies of the blouse for its latest Spring-Summer 2024 collection, and without giving any credit to the inspiration for the design.
Să fie furat în costum. Nu. Să rămâne zona noastră același costum, nu să-l ia alții și să-l transmită mai departe. Nu. Să rămâne pe zonă.
Louis Vuitton is not the first major international brand to use Romanian embroidery in its designs. This image of Adele wearing a Tom Ford creation was what inspired Andreea Tănăsescu in 2012 to found La Blouse Romaine, the Romanian blouse online community, and start the Give Credit hashtag. They convinced US designer Tory Burch to give credit, but got no response from Dior. For Tănăsescu, it's not a matter of why the motifs were taken, but how.
Să implementeze acest principiu al rezidenței creative, adică să vină și să aibă o legătură cu oamenii care au creat astfel de comori și care sunt o sursă de inspirație, pentru că prin această legătură, cred că atât brandul cât și comunitatea pot câștiga mai mult și noi putem, moda poate să devină un suport extraordinar pentru protejarea și promovarea patrimoniului cultural.
The Romanian Ministry of Culture also got involved and asked the company to acknowledge the heritage. Louis Vuitton has reportedly apologized and stopped selling the garments. Although the Romanian blouse is recognized as heritage, there is no patent on it, and this makes it vulnerable to inspirational theft. Yasemin Ciolacolu, Across the Balkans.
Let's now speak to someone who knows a lot about that specific blouse and cross to Bucharest. Ioana Corduneanu is there. She's a designer and founder of Semne cu Sute, a project which aims to protect the heritage of the Romanian traditional blouse. Lovely blouse that you have today. It looks amazing, I must say. And it looks like there's a lot of work behind it. Now, what was your reaction when you saw models wearing Louis Vuitton blouses that look quite the same, quite similar?
Inspired by Romanian blouses, yes. My first reaction was a smile, and it came as a confirmation that I'm not the only designer that considers the traditional clothes to be a great source of inspiration. So I'm perfectly aware that every creation can be inspired from another culture, from another time, from other people. It's very normal to get inspired from nature itself. And the only thing is that nowadays we realize more and more the importance of recognizing our source of inspiration and mentioning it with respect. Exactly like we are using quotation marks when we quote somebody. It's polite, and pretty soon it might become legal to do so. So I was happy to see Romanian blouse being appreciated, because I think any copy is, after all, a form of admiration. I was a bit upset, but very little upset, that he didn't find appropriate to name the source of inspiration. But then I realized this was happening for many designers. In many cases, it's only a matter of ethics, not a legal
And what kind
issue.
of reaction would you like to see from Louis Vuitton after Romania's reaction? Not all Romanians reacted, but I must say a lot of them were quite upset when they saw the ads and the new collection.
to be honest, it was a big debate here in Romania with different opinions varying from red, like don't use it, to green, like feel free to use it. And I am somewhere in the middle. And I think Louis Vuitton is already involved in Romania because they have 3 factories in the county of Sibiu, where the blouse is coming from. So I think they are open for collaboration. I don't think they don't want to. I think they don't know how to do it properly because for the moment, even if they want to collaborate in terms of design or creative, Romania didn't do all the homework regarding the legal framework considering heritage. And I think in the future it will be a much better relationship between Romania and the big fashion brands that want to get inspired from traditions.
But on the other hand, yes, I understand they should have mentioned the inspiration, where it's coming from. But it did make this blouse so popular now. Is that a silver lining here?
Yes, you can say that any form of publicity is good. And it depends of every people involved, how they position around this so-called scandal or protest. And I think in a long term, yes, there are going to be benefits. Although I think it should have been more debate about it in the public space and involving not only Romania, but also other countries, so-called
and their cultural garments and how to protect the heritage. Why is this blouse so special for Romanians, and how is it difficult to make like the one that you are wearing? How difficult it is?
Yes, it is a slow fashion because it is creating, to fit our culture. The values in our culture are to respect nature, to respect creation, to use embroidery as a form of meditation and getting closer to the big designer of everything, which is God, and his creation, which is nature. And so are supposed to take it slow and don't create waste and be ethical and so on. Yes, creating such a blouse, it's valuable and expensive as well. And it's not easy to afford to buy one. So this is a reason that sets it in danger somehow, because when you bring so much publicity around it, there is such a big demand around it, and there is not enough production to meet this demand. So instantly cheap copies will appear, and this is damaging the cultural value of the shirt.
Ioana, and just briefly at the end, what would be the best way to approach this, especially from Romanian officials, how to protect the cultural heritage?
Well, this shirt is already included in UNESCO 2 years ago. It happened just 1 year after the inclusion of the Palestinian dress. And both of these subjects are closely related with identity, because it is something that the women shaped during many generations, and the value is far beyond a beautiful piece of clothing. So while we are open for everybody to buy such a blouse or to make such a blouse, we encourage them to search also the values connected with it, which are respect for the environment, respect for everybody's shape, solidarity amongst women, a lot of beautiful things, not only visually, but there are other values that we want to bring into attention.
A lot of beautiful stories and things behind that blouse that you're wearing. Ioana, thank you so much for being our guest on Across the Balkans.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching this episode of Across the Balkans. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.